You are live. That's what it said.
We are live. Hello.
Hello.
There's more of us than normal.
There's 4 of us.
There's more of us than normal. Can you hear us okay? Let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a little bit different microphone setup. Make sure we've got it hooked up correctly and whatnot.
All right, let's see. We've got Ed
Yes.
says
Ed says yes.
Ed says
But
hello.
it's Valentine's Day, so he might be just answering any random question Anita asks.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Anita says
yes, dear.
Hi everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. And
Hey.
your mom says, "Hi everyone. Happy Valentine's Day." And
Happy
we can
Valentine's
hear
Day.
you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hi, Ed and Anita and Mama Sandy.
Don't get too friendly with them. They're going on a cruise tomorrow, leaving us here.
And we're taking Marty with us.
Mm-hmm. You won't just have me to answer to, just so you know.
So they are going on a cruise. We'll talk about that. But yeah, we do want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. If you want, Kimbra can sing the More song for you guys. I've got the lyrics.
Me? I'll do a duet with Marty.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Anita says, "Hi, Stacy and Gina."
Hi,
Hello, hello.
No, you're not taking Marty.
Yeah, because she's like, I need my Marty time. You could not have Marty. Anita says, please sing. There you
No.
go. There you go. We'll do the music.
That's amore.
Not really this,
I think I just had a fruit fly right into my throat.
Oh, well.
A fruit
Protein.
fly right into your throat.
Like it went into my mouth and
Marty's
straight
like,
down
"Do
the
tell."
back.
Dessert.
I'd like a fruit fly in my throat, says Marty.
Protein.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like a mealworm in your tummy?
Ooh, yummy, yummy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Ed says, "Hi, Stacy and Gina."
Hi,
Oh,
Ed.
Ed.
You made me sing karaoke. Yeah, well, that was different. You had words in front of you. Hey there, JT. I
JT.
fell asleep
Hi,
on the
JT.
couch even after Matt messaged me. Well, we just started, so you're fine.
Here's the word right here.
Okay. Hey there, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Gina
Hey,
and
JT.
Stacy.
Hello,
So
JT.
glad you get to visit with my kids.
Yes,
Hi, Mama Sandy.
we've had a great time with them.
It's been good. They left us for a couple days to go
They
to
did.
Universal, but we had to work, so that was probably better. And then today we had a good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've been to the meadery,
Having
have it.
eatery.
and and Kimbra got a mead to go.
That I
Double.
put in my own wine glass.
A double.
A double, a mead double.
I needed something to drink tonight, and I figured it was appropriate.
That's right. All right, I'm going to try and read the comments from my phone.
I've been popping them up on the screen.
Have you? Okay. Well, I could probably read from that too.
What did Stacy and Gina think of mead?
There were a few that I liked. There were many I didn't.
Yeah, there were a few that were okay. Not something that I would normally go drink often, but for something different, it was good.
Number 14 and number 4, I think, were the ones I liked, right? 14 was your first one. We did a
I don't
flight.
even remember.
2 flights.
Let's see.
You have to channel your inner Beowulf. Slay Grendel, drink mead.
I was gonna pull up their menu.
Oh, they have them numbered?
Yeah. So
We should have taken a picture of our charts.
Yeah,
It was
but-
great though, because the one they really didn't like from their flight was the one that I love. It's the spicy one. So they were like, "Oh, we don't want this," and I'm like, "Oh, what a shame."
So Roadster full of raspberries was one that you liked.
Only one
Roadster
man would
with
dare
cherries,
give me the
like number 1 and number
raspberry.
4.
I liked number 2.
BRB.
Yep, that was.
And then you like Not for the Faint of Heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I have a new best friend. Her name is Miss Marty Pants.
The only face I made, JT, was on the spicy one. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, they didn't like the spice.
I mean, there's some that I don't like, though. I mean, there's 2 that I like generally will drink. The others, if somebody's drinking them, like I'll have a sip to try it, but I don't really like the other ones.
I'll drink them all. And there are some I like more than others for sure, but I'll drink them all.
Anita said, Universal is so fun. We stood in line early when we went because Ed wanted to be the first one in the park that day, and he was.
Nice. We weren't quite the first ones, but we did get there for early park admission. So
Your mom says that you should not slay anyone.
It's classic literature. Beowulf.
The wine I had the other night was good. Yes, it was. And
port,
it's gone.
the port wine.
Yeah. So we got to go to St. Augustine.
Yeah, so I can get my Daddle Pepper whiskey and you can get your port wine.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had had time to go to St. Augustine.
It's a cool place.
Love St.
It's a cool
Augustine.
spot. Yeah, for sure. This is a good time here to go too because it's not too like blazing hot.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've gone when it's hot and it's still good, but it's nicer when it's cooler because it's a lot of walking outside.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, really, really hot. That's not always the best scenario. So before we talk about your cruise that you're doing tomorrow without us, we have some more tasting to do because Stacy bought some candy bars for us.
Yeah.
We're talking about candy bars. I think a couple weeks ago, and Stacy brought up the Kinder Bueno. And that Bueno is good, right?
Yes.
So it's just the good bar.
Yes.
I mean, I like Mr. Good Bar. So
Oh, I
this
do
is
too.
just good. Kinder is the company, I believe. So for you.
I think
Okay.
the first time I ever saw that was in Cozumel, I think.
Okay.
Crispy
In the
creamy
duty-free
chocolate
store.
bar. Crispy wafer with creamy nut filling and milk chocolate.
Oh.
Okay.
It's very good.
Oh, I thought this was a Mexican thing, but it says it's made in Italy. It's Italian.
So,
Isn't Bueno's a Spanish word though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bueno means good.
okay. So before you open that,
Okay.
do you want to just try one package? Because I don't think that I need to eat this whole thing. Oh, they're individually wrapped.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, here's the deal. I predict that I'm gonna like it and you might like it.
I probably will, but what I'm saying is I don't want to eat all of this chocolate right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
It might not mix with your mead.
like honestly, when this is over. Oh no, I was just gonna okay, you
Oh,
gonna
all
no,
right,
that's
we
fine.
can-
No,
Okay.
I'll share with these guys.
It's
When
got
this is
the
over,
little-
I'm eating mac and cheese.
It's got the little like easy tear thing here, I think. Like a little gold bit there. Did you see that? Like it opens up really easily.
Sure did.
Easier for you than me.
JT says the vibe is great in St. Augustine. Hey there, Paul. How's it going?
Hey there, Paul. Oh, that had a
Paul.
little bit of a wafer break.
You
to
know
it.
what, Paul? I just want to mention that I'm pretty sure you and Meg are not yet booked on the group cruise. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's just it's fail.
I mean,
Yeah. You gotta
it's
do
it's
it.
mostly just a fact, but it's a bad one.
This is
Hold on.
It's
It's gonna
melting
melt in his fingers.
in my. It's
Hey there, Cruise Nuts.
this is not an M&M. It does melt in your hand.
Where did you get mac and
Cruise Nuts.
cheese? Gina made it.
It's Gina's special mac and cheese.
Okay.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna try this.
Yeah.
Missing an
ready.
ingredient because I forgot something.
It's It's a little Kit Kat-y, just more creamy.
More creamy,
Mhm.
very light, crispy, creamy chocolate bar. That's what
But I am gonna share.
I am not.
You want a piece?
No, I'm good. I just brushed my teeth.
Oh, it is melty.
You can't have any, Marty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm a fan of this. This is really good.
I like how light it is.
Yeah.
Creamy.
Honestly, like one of my favorite candy bars is the British Curly Whirly. This is like a non-chewy version of the Curly Whirly. Like the flavor is the same, but Curly Whirlies are borderline tough and chewy, and this is light and creamy. And I'm in favor of both of those worlds.
You happy?
Mm-hmm.
Glad we found them on the last hour
Yeah.
of being out and about.
We looked at Walmart and we looked at
Gas stations and
Gas
the Wawa and whatever. We looked all week for them. Finally found them tonight.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I had this last week either. This is a glass with ice and also some sort of strange mango habanero, I don't know, tequila product, and then ginger beer. A little spice to the spice.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I'm clicking on things and they're moving. Okay. He's saying hi to people.
A score bar. I've
Oh,
seen
I haven't
those.
had one of those in a
Yeah.
long time.
I don't remember what those taste like.
Yes, I love her. I've already got the box with holes poked in it, ready to ship her home. And she did okay in it in our trial run the other day.
Well, Stacy's over here saying that she's like got an imperfect tail or something.
oh,
He just said she had a little bend in it.
it's just a little bit.
It's cute.
It's a crook.
They're
She's a
gonna
little crook
come,
in her
they're
tail.
coming after both of you now. No.
Chocolate covered English toffee.
Oh
yes.
yeah. That sounds
Oh.
familiar.
Hey there, Larry. Happy
Hey, Larry.
Valentine's
Hello, Larry.
to you and Ananda.
Yes, happy Valentine's
And
Day.
Larry says hi to you, Marty.
Marty getting all
I
the
just
attention.
love her.
Marty has another worm.
Give her candy
I
bar.
want that Kinder.
Yeah, you know what I
Bueno.
realized is that I was feeding Marty a worm. I didn't wash my hands, and,
And
then
then
I
you
was
ate
licking
that.
my fingers.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
crunchy.
Mm.
Wonder if anybody can hear the crunch.
I don't know. It's a
I think I should get the caps
Okay, Gina, I love you, but you cannot take Marty. I need my Marty time in October.
We'll ship her back.
on. Yeah, we'll send her back for that. Shared custody program.
Yeah, no.
I've got to hold a lot of the
You feel a lot, yeah. You
a
feel
lot of the rep.
So the snake back here that you held is now going into shed.
Oh,
So she's starting to dull up a little bit. But yeah.
and I got to pet churro today a little bit.
It's no crunch. It has a crunch. Cool.
I think JT is saying he didn't hear the crunch.
Oh, the
Worm.
Marty crunch. Gotcha.
Okay, we're caught up.
All
So the
right.
screen is like all the way up there.
It's way
So it's
over.
Really hard.
It's the opposite. So it's over there. If I do this, it's accurate to what we can see, but opposite from reality.
And as you can all see, we're all four-eyed people,
Yeah.
so we have trouble. seeing.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, what is that?
So you guys are getting on a ship tomorrow. It is a Carnival ship. Which ship is it?
It's a new one for us.
Carnival Legend.
So a Spirit class ship like the Pride, like the Miracle.
Indian food for Larry.
Oh, Larry, hello. And you guys are, and so it should be a good ship. You haven't been on any Spirit class ships at all?
Hey there, Crystal. Welcome.
Hmm. Hey, Crystal.
We like I like the small ship, like the Freedom and the Glory.
Mhm.
So I'm expecting to really like this one.
Yeah, I am real curious to see what you guys think of it because it's a popular type of ship, and we like it's like one of our favorite ships for sure is that type of ship. But I'm curious to see your take on it, and
It's definitely called a ship, Crystal. Definitely a ship.
so you're leaving out of Tampa.
Yep.
And then where are you going?
It's going to Costa Rica.
That's intriguing, yeah.
And then I believe you pronounce it Cologne.
Cologne?
Colon. It's
Not
a port.
colon.
Yeah. It's a port right at the Panama Canal.
Okay.
And then Grand Cayman.
Nice. So is it 8-night?
8-night.
8-night. Nice.
I thought Grand Cayman was first, so
Nope.
I'm just along for the ride, I guess.
So two ports that I've definitely never been to because those are
Same.
basically they're both Central America, but barely central. Like they're right before you get to South America, pretty much.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting. I am very curious also to hear what you guys have to say about those ports because I'm very intrigued by those, especially Costa Rica. But Panama could be really cool as well.
No, they're two are new for us too, so we're excited for that.
Mhm.
Seems like we do a lot of repeats. So,
Do you guys have any excursions already booked in any of those ports?
I believe all three.
No, nothing.
Oh, not
nothing
Grand
for Grand Cayman. Grand Cayman, we've been there a number of times. We're probably going to turn that into another sea day.
Okay.
We might get off just a little bit and walk around the port just a little while and then get back on, or not get off at all.
Yeah.
But we have excursions booked through Carnival at Costa Rica and right at the Panama Canal. The Costa Rica one, if I remember correctly, it takes us into the jungle. Basically, we get to see all sorts of wildlife. Hopefully,
Yeah.
If we cooperate.
yeah. We're going to be on a little riverboat type situation. And then the one at the Panama Canal is going to take us to the visitor center at the canal. And then we're going to get on a little boat that has us out in the lake in between the two
Gotcha.
locks at the end there.
Yeah.
Kind of ride around in that.
Okay. So Costa Rica is going to be more of a nature kind of thing, and Panama is going to be more of like a sort of a cultural engineering sort of an experience.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I really want to know what you guys see wildlife-wise. I hope you guys see a lot of wildlife in Costa Rica. I think that there's a lot there. So there's a lot of potential for you to see some really cool stuff. So I hope you guys do see that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And then the Panama Canal it's interesting. I mean, it is a pretty amazing feat to be able to get ships up and down and that and stuff. So that'll be cool to see as well.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the lake.
Yes.
So that lake, I think, serves one. I mean, they obviously they have to go through the lake because that's how you get to the other side. But I think that lake actually helps as well because when a ship is traveling from the Pacific to the Atlantic or vice versa, they could be carrying things like parasites or diseases or species that are not normally found in the other one, and going through that freshwater lake is going to kill a lot of that stuff. So it's sort of a sterilization process, maybe not initially intended when they built the Panama Canal, but I think it probably serves that purpose for the most part. That's like when you hear about some of the invasive species that we have, even in the Tampa Bay area, some of that theoretically came over and like bilge water, which maybe wouldn't get sterilized if it's in the ship, but that can be a problem. That is one way that invasive species get spread and things like that get spread. So we don't know about coral disease, if that's how coral disease gets spread, but it's possibly how it gets spread. But that can help prevent some of that stuff. So that's
pretty cool.
Interesting in my brain. But that's awesome. So 8 nights, 3 ports. If my math isn't failing me, that's 5 sea days. Is that accurate? Counting, I guess, the first day, maybe.
Yes.
If you count the first day, which I kind of count embarkation day as a sea day. Do you guys think of embarkation day as a sea day?
No.
No, it's like a separate thing. Like there's
Yeah.
sea days, there's
Yeah.
port days, there's embarkation day.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, before you keep
Yep.
going, your mom says, does Costa Rica have crocodiles?
Oh yeah, Mom, big ones, big American crocodiles in Costa Rica. Absolutely.
Hope we see those, just not too
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Yeah. They're famous for their big crocodiles in Costa Rica, actually. Panama too. I mean, really, American crocodiles are all over coastal Mexico, east and west coast of Mexico. And then they're in sporadic places in the Caribbean. Like Grand Cayman isn't going to really have crocodiles because they don't have enough real estate for them to survive, like ecosystem for them to survive. But like if you get to like Dominican Republic, I think Puerto Rico, some of those places, then the crocodiles have like a stronghold there as well. But yeah.
So it's the embarkation day, 2 sea days, Costa Rica, Panama, another sea day, Grand Cayman, sea day, and then back in town.
Okay. So technically 4 sea days.
Yep.
You don't consider embarkation day a sea day.
I don't.
And you don't either. You don't
Because you're not at sea all day.
You're not.
So it's not
that's
a sea day.
true. That's true. But it functions in my brain. It
The last
functions
half of it feels like a sea
as
day,
a sea day.
but the first half of it doesn't.
Okay. As soon as I'm on the ship, though, because I can't get off on port, so I'm like doing the things I would do on a sea day. I guess that's why my brain.
I'd say once,
It's a sea day
maybe
light.
once once the cabin's open and I can put my stuff down and then like just totally do, then it's probably, I don't know, or because you kind of are like that when you get back on the ship after a port and you get, so it's, I'd say it's a port day.
Yeah. Except for you didn't do any port stuff.
I mean, I drove to the
You
ship.
got on the ship. So let me
I
ask
got
you
on the
this then. Let me get more technical. So let's say that you get on the ship, you get a really early onto the ship time, and you're on there like 10:30 a.m. You're on the ship. Is
But-
it then like more like a sea day?
No, because I'm still lugging my stuff around until I can put it
Oh,
down.
Okay. What if you're platinum and you can take your stuff right to your cabin? And then from like 10:30 on, you're just on the ship.
Well, maybe if we go on a cruise between now and next September on a Carnival ship, I will be, and I'll let you know.
Well, but right now,
No.
because I'm
Yeah, I don't
Platinum.
care about you. I want my
Wow,
own
on
status.
Valentine's Day. Did you hear that?
I don't care about your status. I love you dearly. I want my own
Did you hear
status.
that, Marty?
Don't you want me to have my own status?
Sure.
How many days do you have left?
I think a 5-night cruise will do it.
Come on, Matt. Step it up.
I mean, we've got a cruise booked in 2026. So
So you want me to wait over a year to become platinum?
I don't want you to wait over a year, but
Well, we should do something about that.
I think Kimber wants to go on a cruise. Although we do have one booked before then, it's just not on Carnival. So
Everybody on here wants to go on a cruise.
that's right. That's right. Shame on her. That's what my mom said about you. My mom is Mama Sandy is saying shame on you. How does that make you feel?
Really bad.
The last cruise I was with Dewey, we got to drop off luggage early. Dewey has platinum. See, you know, you don't have to be platinum yourself. You can still reap the perks.
And we got special treatment at the wedding cruise. We were
We
the
did.
first ones on.
We did. That's right.
And
You-
we got
before
guided to our
everybody.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody.
Yeah.
Did we? It was
Yeah.
all-
Yeah. We were first.
Everybody.
Oh no, actually I think cruisers got on
Oh,
first.
back to backers.
Yeah.
Yeah, those people.
They never really got off. So come on.
Yeah, that don't count.
They don't count. We're not counting them.
Thank
My mom
you.
still loves you. Yeah.
He was just making me feel bad about not being platinum.
It wasn't. It wasn't though.
Well, you did.
So
To me, a comparison sea day to port day, I'm usually exhausted on embarkation day from the hustle and bustle, getting to the port, your luggage, all this kind of stuff. So to me, that makes it feel like a port day. Because on port days, I've been out excursions.
So based on that, well, you still have a lot you got to do tomorrow morning. I was going to say, like when we cruise out of Tampa, it's just like going to work. So for us, that's now going to like Miami, Canaveral, especially if we're going like day of or something.
Canaveral's not too bad.
Canaveral's not too bad.
Miami is a trek.
Yeah, Miami is a trek. Yeah, I mean, normally when we're not going with JT, we would drive down the night before and spend the night.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what we'll do for the group cruise.
Right.
But
right, because we'll probably have a get together.
Yeah. And so that takes some of that, out of it. But if you're like flying in the day before and stuff like that, then that's a lot.
Yeah. And we always park at the port. So it's like literally we drive up, we get out of the car, we get on the ship.
Right.
So Larry says faster the fun.
Do they even do that anymore? Do they?
Yep.
They redid that.
I have never done faster the fun.
I have,
because we haven't done too many Carnival cruises together in which we needed it, because we did a lot of them when they were still sailing kind of at lower capacity together.
Times.
And then by that time you became platinum.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I never did faster the fun before.
Right.
So
we did it for every cruise except for our first two. We didn't have it.
I thought you got our very first two.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. We did do the Key on Royal Caribbean once.
We did the Key. I don't remember. We talked about that in a podcast episode.
We had mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, it was like we did it on
Brilliance of the Seas, so it wasn't like some of the features that would normally be used on one of those bigger ships just wasn't a thing, like reserved seating at the shows.
Yeah,
you don't need that on Brilliance of the Seas.
Marty's giving me side eye here. I know you've got the goods, Dad.
One of the things with Faster the Fun that people don't think about, everybody always just thinks it's priority boarding.
Right.
That's all they think of. And you watch or read a lot of the cruise groups and they're like, is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have gone up in price. It's like $130 or something now for it. But we like it because not only do you get priority boarding, you get to drop your luggage off in your cabin.
Right.
You get to use the Diamond Platinum line at guest services.
Right.
That's a big one if you ever have any kind of issue or problem.
Yeah. If you have an issue, that could be very helpful.
So you also get priority water tendering.
Mm-hmm.
I just combined tender and water shuttle together. Water and tendering.
And you're pretty much Carnival cruiser. You should just say water shuttle.
Water shuttle. I like saying tender though.
Yeah, I mean, I think like getting on early is like, oh, that's cool, but if that's why you're doing it, it's probably not worth the money because
it's not worth it just
it's
for
like
that.
It's like an hour, maybe two.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting your luggage into your room early, that's a nice benefit. If you do have guest service issues, because I don't usually have guest service issues, but occasionally I do, and I've had that priority, and man, I look at that line going way down there, and then I just walk up to my little, one person in front of me line, and I'm like, sorry. That's nice. And then what used to do it for me is if there were tender ports, that's just the fun. Like that was it. That was the nail in the coffin there. Yeah. I was going to get it, but yeah.
Early drop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we did the Key, I think it was we took our luggage to like the dining room or something and left it there. So we weren't able to put it in the cabin, but we were able to drop it off somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little different than Faster the Fun. And I think we determined on that, if I recall, we were like, it's very situational with the Key, whether the Key is beneficial or not.
Yeah.
And the price varies with the Key, I think.
Yeah.
On your sailing, but
because
there are some sailings when it would be much more helpful than others.
Right. And I think that was part of it. Like for our sailing on the ship that we went on with it, it was a little bit lower because some of those features that it comes with are just non-existent.
Right.
But like one of the things is we went to Grand Cayman on that cruise, which is a tender port, and we were supposed to like meet in some place or whatever, and then they would take us to do like first priority tender. And by the time we got there, like the first tender like was already gone with people. So it was like, wait a minute, we've been sitting in here waiting,
Mhm.
and they just brought us down here, but people have already gone.
That happened to us one time. Even though we're platinum now, we get the priority tender.
Right.
We got down there and they were like, "Oh no, we're not doing priority tendering, or they've already left or something." And we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that kind of rubs you the wrong way, because now you're like, well, I paid extra for this, and now I'm not getting this perk.
Right.
Like, what? Like if I'm platinum, it doesn't really bother me as much, although still,
Yeah.
like I pay my money.
You've paid for it.
But yeah, but if I'm paying individually for a cruise and then that happens, that stings a little bit more, I would say.
Larry says, is there any other B-days on this cruise?
You mean in the group
What-
cruise maybe? Or
What do you mean specifically?
It's
Somebody's
I mean,
birthday.
I think it's Ananda's birthday, right?
oh right, yeah, I think you're right.
I could be wrong. Larry, explain what you mean. Anita, I did have to call them because my luggage didn't get there like Ed's did. And it was funny because as soon as I told them I was faster than fun, it was there pretty quickly after I called.
Oh, like
Our
that's
group
for fun,
cruise.
people.
Yeah, September 9th. That's what it is. My birthday's not in September.
Mine's not
No.
in September.
mine's in August.
June.
Mine is June as well. So maybe not. Although we only speak for the four of us in here,
Right.
but none of us have birthdays in September. So
Mine and Larry's birthday is pretty close to each other. If
Yeah.
I remember right.
What are we a week apart? What's your birthday?
16th.
On the 22nd.
Mine-
That's your mom's? Or
Um,
is hers the 21st?
oh,
I always get it mixed up.
I always get it mixed up too. If it's the 21st or 22nd, I think it's the 21st.
She'll tell us.
But I've said that now, and she's probably gonna be like, "You don't know my birthday, son." Lucky if I can remember my last
It's
name.
the 22nd.
22nd.
That's
Dang
what I
it!
thought.
Yeah,
what I
it's
said.
your birthday.
It's the 22nd.
Yep.
It's the same as hers. That's what I said.
Bless
I remember I realized that this last
Oh,
year.
sorry.
you. I was doing that
We were-
earlier.
Oh my gosh. That
Yeah,
was
you
real
were.
sloppy too.
You're like in the Winn Dixie, like.
He couldn't stop.
Ed's is August 12th.
No.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I am so sorry.
Mine's August 13th. Larry
Uh.
said his was August 31st. So
Oh.
mine
Hey there, Aaron.
it's reversed.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it. Hey, Aaron.
Bless you.
Something got me.
She's allergic to the Kinder Bueno bar.
Larry thinks you're the same age also.
Yeah, I think we are. Goodness.
Bless you.
Uh-oh. She's allergic to Marty. We've got
Larry,
to
you're,
take one of this.
You're only 35?
Thank you, Anita. Something's in there. Something has gotten me. And it's not gone yet.
If you need to step out, you can swap our laundry.
I keep thinking about that mac and cheese. Like I'm sitting here just like I'm watching the time. How long until mac and cheese?
Tell them what the mac and cheese is.
It's just a glorified mac and cheese. It's got like, but I forgot an ingredient when I made it, and it should be richer. And then I couldn't find the like salt, so it's kind of plain. But I'm gonna do it again next time I come, and I'm not gonna forget the butter. But I put extra cheese in it this time, so it was a little. It was still.
It was very
It was
good.
good.
I
Yeah.
liked it. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy, and I liked it a lot.
And those hamburgers, like we might have a new hamburger.
Like, we turned them
option.
on
Yeah.
to some
And you-
some of our food.
And you
Yeah.
said, well, she said that you put cream of corn in the mac and
Mhm.
cheese. That was weird. I didn't detect that, but I did. There was something different about it, and I'm like, this is different than normal mac and cheese, but it wasn't like in a bad way. It was in a good way. And she's like, she put corn in there, and I'm like, what? Cream of corn? What?
Cream of corn,
So
2
I
cans,
don't know if that's what it
and then
was,
the
but
squiggly noodles. I call them squiggly
I,
noodles.
did- I did like the noodles better than the normal like tubular mac and cheese noodles. Tubular, dude. I'm from the 80s, okay? Like that was tubular.
Mhm.
That like I prefer like the more like spherical,
Mhm.
spirally, you know,
Okay.
like totally. Like,
So after you mix all the cheese and the cream of corn and the noodles, you're supposed to melt a stick of butter and pour that over the whole top of it. And I forgot that step.
I'm curious as to how that would have changed it.
I think it just makes it like
Creamier.
richer
Like,
and
I'm
creamier.
so
Okay.
here's what I'm curious about is like if I go to heat some up, if I put some butter on top of it and microwave it,
Oh,
if
Yeah.
that will do the trick.
Yep, and then you have to put fresh chips on top of it.
right.
Yeah, we've got
Oh
those.
yes, they're the final step.
Yeah, it's got potato
crushed
chips on it,
potato
which is a nice touch.
Um,
Gives you that
Mama
crunch.
Sandy says share the recipe.
Pretty much just did, but I can sure do it again.
Worst food to show me is cream salad corn. I can't even talk about tit.
Oh,
Well, it's not
Oops.
tit, it's it. But you should. You know what? Don't prejudge that though, Larry.
That's what I don't usually tell
'Cause,
people what's in it. I usually
yeah.
just make it first.
Yeah, people sometimes have like a thing about cream of corn, but yeah, I think you should just you should just go with the flow there
It is
and
pretty good.
give it a shot.
Anita says my birthday is April 23rd, and I don't know if you knew it or not, Matt, but we have a cruise book for my birthday in April 2026.
She's working it.
You know what, Anita? That's really, really intriguing. And Matt, I think that's something we should look into.
Maybe we should. Only if it's on Princess though, because otherwise I'm not interested.
Yeah. What if it goes to the ABC Islands?
I guess they're okay.
But Princess is what really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like we have the ABC Islands represented anywhere in the room up there, all of them. But yeah.
Oh, so Mama Sandy, I'll call you. I'll call you.
So we've got actually the only ports we have really represented up there are the ABC
Oh,
Islands.
it's ABC Islands and it's on
Oh.
Princess.
Who'd have known?
Who'd have
it?
thunk it? Yes.
Yeah, we don't have anything. That's interesting. I mean, we don't only love the ABC Islands, but we don't have any other. We have Australia. We do have technically. Where is our blue iguana? We do have a Cayman Island blue iguana somewhere up there.
I don't know. Did he make it into the room?
Is it that
Yeah.
one right there?
It's probably just
Oh, yeah, there he is.
back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Behind
he's
Steve.
like
We have the
he's
coquille
off
back
the
there.
camera. Oh yeah, we got the coquille. So we do have Puerto
Puerto
Rico
Rico.
representing, and then we've got Curacao, Bonaire, Aruba. We've got Willemstad, which is Curacao. There we've got yeah. So we're a little ABC heavy.
And
I'd
I've
say.
not been to all of them multiple times.
You haven't been to all of them multiple times.
Correct. That's what I said.
You've been
Bonaire,
to,
I
Bonaire,
did-
you've only been once. Right.
Yes.
yeah, me too.
But what I'm saying is
That was with us.
what I'm saying is
With Stan, the man in the van.
we've only been there once. Yeah, we've only been there once.
Have we?
No, we
We've
don't.
been there twice.
We dove there,
We've been there twice.
right? Isn't that where we did the
Twice.
wall
Yeah.
dive?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Which one is it? You've only been once.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. We've been to Curacao at least twice.
Aruba.
What did we do in Aruba?
We did that tour.
The bad
bad
tour, the
tour.
awful.
We did- we
drove
did-
around
with
boat
the
for
owl
45
thing.
minutes.
Yeah.
We drove around for 45 minutes, picked
Yeah.
people up.
See, it's so bad I forgot.
But Aruba is also, isn't that where Larry has footage of you? Yeah.
So I've been to
So-
Aruba 3 times.
Or twice.
Renaissance Island.
3 times.
So you have been to all of them multiple times.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't even
what I
know.
was trying to say was
She
there's a
doesn't even
lot of
know.
other places I've been to multiple times and we don't have any of that stuff, like Cozumel. That's where I was going with that. And then y'all just like dissected my trips.
We didn't let you finish.
Okay, let's see. Kimberly, you can get a free princess cruise. Just saying, that's true.
Yeah, we've told her that later.
Yeah. And we will be platinum by then, so you can get on early with us.
Nice.
Oh, hear that, Matt?
Can we if we're not staying in your room?
I bet if we're connected.
Oh.
Larry's been to
Or are we
AB.
just staying in their room?
Oh, are we staying with you, Anita? You want to add us to your
That'd
cabin?
make it cheaper.
Thanks for helping plead my case, Stacey. If you can't remember, you need to just go again.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Man,
Stop
she's
looking at me,
she's
Marty.
great, isn't she? I love Anita. Ed's cool too, but I love Anita. Because she's got my
Ed's
back.
cool too, but I love Anita.
I'm sorry.
Look, Ed and I are bros.
I
okay?
know.
So
That's fine. Anita and I
I
wear
mean, I
purple
love
Crocs.
Anita, but
Wow, really?
Oh. Big tongue.
Good? Is that good? Sure, whatever works for you. Be cheaper for all of us. Just saying.
Let's just get a suite.
Here's what I think, Matt. Let me tell you what I think. And you can
Tell me what you think.
and you can totally shoot me down because I didn't talk to you about this anytime before I am saying this on the live.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
Here's what I think. So January, we technically got an extra paycheck. And we've done our taxes, so we got our tax return. So what we should do is pay off one of our cruises, book another one, and then plan a trip to
Minnesota.
somewhere else later this year. I was personally thinking Puerto Rico. However, Minnesota, for whatever reason, just keeps popping up in my head.
I think your math is a little fuzzy, but
So when we were next to them, cabin by cabin, on our cruise, our room tour, the first time he saw it, goodbye, Mr. Stacy, and then Matt come out the corner and he was so confused. He thought he was Stacy.
yeah,
I think I've got a little bit more gray.
a little bit. But you know what? I'm catching up with you because I like pictures from a few years ago. And there's very little gray, and now there's more and more gray every time. I'm getting the kind of like gray little wings here though, so that's kind of interesting.
I should have put a hat on.
Yeah, I
glare.
I haven't shaved in a while, so I've got that kind of. But and I need to dye it again really bad. But
I'm wearing black, so it's slimming.
that's right.
It says, and you have the laser to make cruise money.
There you go.
We went and walked around downtown Plant City today, and we saw some things at some of the shops that gave us some ideas of some stuff that we could make. In addition to all of the other things we've thought about making.
And I just made a really interesting purchase on Temu for the first time. So, and it was all laser stuff. So you know what? There's going to be some laser products available for sale. Not for you, Ed and Anita, because you've given us so much.
You're not allowed to have any of our stuff.
You're not allowed to pay for stuff, but for others out there, there may be some Marty merch coming up. There may be some other things coming up.
Yes, Mama.
So,
Stacy and Gina, you are encouraged to come as well if you want.
Well, thank you.
You can stop in Missouri on the way to Minnesota.
Hey.
Is it an X1 laser?
It is an X-Tool laser.
It's an X-Tool S1.
S1. Yes.
This
And,
is almost gone.
It's the laser
I have a little
from
more in
the
there.
Bond film when he's like, what does he say here? Would you expect me to talk? And then he says, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die." Is it right? You know that one. Yeah. I don't remember. Is that Goldfinger? I don't know which Bond film it is.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the classic. It's the Sean Connery Bonds, which according to my ancestry, I'm becoming more Scottish every day. So
We looked at
that
Ancestry
was
today.
interesting.
And I'm becoming more German.
My Scottish is catching up with my German.
I haven't checked mine in a while. I wonder if I can get
Pretty German.
I don't know if it's because I'm wearing kilts or what. 20 watt. 20 watt.
Yeah,
What was it?
we have we chose the 20 watt. We also have, it's a 20 watt diode. We also have a 2-watt infrared. We decided not to get the 40-watt, and if down the road we're really into this, then we will add it to our collection.
I think it's redundant. You either choose the 20-watt or the 40-watt.
Yeah, for what we're
they
doing.
both have their advantages and disadvantages.
If this becomes something that like we really, really start doing for real,
if we actually made money from it, we would do a CO2 laser. Is what
I would look into a CO2 and maybe the X1 Ultra, or what's it called? F1 Ultra.
F1 Ultra.
Yeah.
That's if we
if that's where we're going.
If we make those choices, then the laser business is doing well for us.
Yeah. But until then, but yeah, if we're like really getting into it, then we're going CO2.
Yeah.
But that's like triple the money of what we just bought.
Yeah, we'd have to make some money first. So we'll see about that.
Yeah.
But you got to spend money to make money. But first, you got to make some money to spend. So.
Unless you get it all for Christmas. Thanks,
Mom.
Mom.
We're not getting the other one for Christmas.
There's a 10-watt one here for a pretty good price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 10 watts do good things too.
I mean, really,
they're not a whole lot different,
No.
other than how deep of wood, or how thick of wood they can cut. And we don't cut anything currently more than 3 millimeters.
Yeah. They cut the higher wattage cuts a little deeper. The first cut is the deepest, but
hey there, Sean.
They are also a little faster, but they sacrifice
Some
little bit of detail in that. But it's all little trade-offs. There's not a right or wrong laser. It's just what suits you best. Good day, Sean. Sean, do you have Kinder Buenos? Is that how you say it in Australian? Oi, mate, I got a Kinder Bueno. Oi, oi, oi. In Australia. I don't know if you have them. They're from Italy, apparently, even though I'm pretty sure that's Spanish. But they're really good. Not in the shape of a koala, but, they could be.
I need to go refill my drink.
Okay. Kind of locked in.
I know. That's why I said it out loud.
You want me to go dump some in? Is it accessible?
It is. It's on the top of the fridge. That's not what I mean. The top shelf in the fridge.
Will you have more mead?
Not a lot. It just wouldn't all fit in the thing. So it's just whatever's left.
Okay. You know what is from Australia? Maddie. Hello, Maddie. Would you like a mealworm?
Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. Matt, I think we should both wear kilts on Anita's birthday cruise.
Heck yeah. I'm all for that.
We still need to get into using our Cricut Maker 3.
Oh,
okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Here's what I want, Matt. Because right now, I think we need at least one more room, if not two. Because our current issue is we've got a lot of craft. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We've got a lot of craft things, but most of them are shoved into the closet because there's nowhere for them to sit out.
Also, we don't have time.
Well, yes, but it's because it's not accessible. So it takes time to grab it out, figure out where to put it, set it all up, and then do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need is a room that we can have as a guest room that is designated as that. And then another room that has those craft things in their spaces so that they can be utilized without having to pull them out of a closet every time.
Yeah. So I think what you want is a bed and breakfast that we could buy that has a separate.
I just asked for one more room.
Okay, but to afford that in Florida, we would need
start selling things with your laser.
Okay. I think there's some 3D printers in there you could make some products with.
Yeah.
To sell. Happy Valentine's Day, you mob. We believe you folks are coming to join us on the DUC's Barrier Reef Cruise.
That's tempting. but we're not.
Well, when is the Barrier Reef cruise? That's a different cruise, and
Oh, is that different?
I think so. I mean,
Okay, tell us about it.
I ever heard it referred to as a Barrier Reef.
If you
cruise.
guys need any vinyl products or stickers, give me a shout. Oh. Or a basement. Yeah, I'd love to have a
But
basement.
that's also not going to happen in Florida. A basement would solve a lot of those problems.
Yeah, it would. That would
actually.
be a huge basement. All that. Downstairs. Oh, this right here. That's not letting me click on it.
Uh-oh.
There we go. That goes for you too, Stacy.
Did we miss something?
I think if you guys need any vinyl products or stickers.
Oh yeah, we're
Oh,
buffering.
thanks, Larry.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We have a Cricut. We haven't used it too much.
29 December 2026 to January 4th, 2027. That's the one we thought.
Oh, okay. I said I don't think
special pricing for the fantastic cruising community. Great, very nice. Buffering, yeah. Okay, I think we're back.
We're back though, yeah.
I think I just heard Gina say your name.
Yes, Gina. Excuse me.
So, ooh, Stacy's gonna get himself in trouble. He just said, "Watch your crooked tail."
I think Stacy's about to have a bed on the patio.
He's gonna have
maybe
Kimbra,
the front porch.
Anita, Gina, and my mom all after him. That's a lot of women to be mad at you. Is all I'm saying. I mean, that's a lot.
Larry's paying. Oh, thanks, Larry.
Not to mention Marty Girl.
Okay, must go. Reservations for dinner in 20 minutes. Enjoy your dinner, Larry.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's
guys.
Day.
Have a good dinner.
And then there were two.
This is a perfect time for you to sing the Moray song.
I think this was a duo.
Is it?
A duet. That's what you call two people singing.
Yeah, it's a dynamic duo.
Okay.
All right. What is that?
That's the beginning of the song.
If you see teeth so thin and a long dorsal fin, that's amore.
That's amore.
With no scales on their skin and no pectoral fins, that's amore.
That's amore.
They have xenomorph jaws, constantly open maws, that's amore.
That's amore.
Living mostly in caves and small creatures to the graves, that's amore.
That's amore.
I feel like I did most of the work there.
That's
to
fine.
be fair. I feel like most of that was me. But
now that the Canadian has gone, let's talk about it. That crooked tail gives her personality. You know what? I'm pretty sure that her tail is perfect. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't know, Marty.
Do you have a crooked tail?
No, she's perfect.
I mean, it's a little wiggly down at the bottom, but you know.
It's fine.
Boop. Boop.
Move her as far from Stacy as possible. I'm sorry, Marty. I love you no matter what. But there's nothing wrong with your tail. She's perfect. That's right, Anita.
Another worm?
Make sure you eat it all. Oh, no. I know it did. I watched it.
But it didn't. It didn't. It's all good. All is right in the world. Oh, hey, Sean. Tell you what, I'm going to also disappear because I've got ginger beer and it's Australian. So
Okay, wait a minute. So everybody's leaving me to do this by myself.
Kimber solo show.
Oh no, we all know how this goes. Stacy, get in here. Yeah, you're lucky it's not the Kimber Solo show. Also, Marty has moved away from you because she's been offended by your words.
Oh, Marty.
Her feelings were hurt.
Look at that. Bundaberg. And look how the Aussies do their tabs. That's what it's like when you're backwards. You're upside down there.
Matt's like all up in the screen now because he's, yeah, you want to scoot back a little bit?
I mean, that's like, it's almost like an old school pull top there.
Wild.
It's weird, right? Let me just,
Oh.
and then it just plucks off of there. And the shape of the bottle looks like quinine. It's a Bundy.
That's similar to like a red stripe or something.
It's not alcoholic. It's just like ginger ale, ginger
I mean,
beer.
the shape of the bottle.
Oh yeah, kind of, a little bit. It's a little red stripe-ish. Yeah.
We've got Kevin here. Says Bon Beanie and happy Cardiac Friday. I had a rough day at work, so we canceled our dinner reservations. We got pizza delivered. And
All
hey,
right.
Stacy.
Hey, Kevin. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Kevin.
Well, bummer on your day.
Yeah,
But pizza's good. We had pizza for dinner.
we did. What was that place called? 201.
Stage 201.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good pizza.
Yeah,
It wasn't my favorite this time. I've had it before
I
and
thought
it's been really good.
I thought
It was
pretty good.
very, very saucy.
Saucy.
Yeah.
I see it. She says it was very saucy, and I say it was very saucy. You know, so
You're
there
like
you go.
hitting me. You need to scoot your chair back.
Wow. Last hit.
Hey, can I have a worm and I'll try to make
Yeah.
peace with Marty?
You gotta get her to come to you, though.
A good batch of worms. We've got a lot
Can't
of
feed her
good
right
worms
there.
How are you gonna reach her?
Oh, I can reach her.
You can reach her.
there.
You can reach her. You can reach her.
Stays like gonna befriend Marty with a worm.
I'll drop this down your shirt.
The way to any lizard's heart is through their
Let
stomach.
go of my shirt. Thank you.
Like a man.
You can reach her. See, what I'm doing then is teasing her, and that's not okay.
Yeah,
So,
no, yeah, you're being mean now.
Yum, 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 yum.
I don't think she liked your worm.
I like your crooked tail.
I'm pretty
Her tail's
sure.
not crooked.
I'm pretty
That's the biggest
sure
issue here.
she liked that one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Anitas, the Roddies.
The Anitas. You
had
know what?
Pizza too.
I'm pretty sure they're the Anitas.
Ed made homemade pizza. Does Ed know he's making homemade pizza when he's here?
See, there's
Oh.
Anita Roddy and there's Ed Anita.
Oh, Bundy makes flavored sodas as well, like peach and passion fruit. Really nice. I would try those, but this is the only the only product I've ever seen. And they were 2 for $13 today at Winn-Dixie for 4 packs.
What is it? A root beer?
It's a ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
Yeah, like ginger ale, ginger beer, slightly different products, but very, very similar, really. I'm using my laptop instead of my phone, so my typing should be much better. We just round table pizza. They forgot our salad. I don't eat green stuff anyways. What are you, JT?
Yeah, really.
It didn't bother Cheryl much either.
I'm assuming
Okay.
JT's asleep.
He's
Probably.
he probably passed out in the chair. Is Round Table Pizza a restaurant? A pizza restaurant?
I think Round
California?
Table is, I could be wrong, but I think Round Table is kind of like you order it ahead and go pick it up.
Oh, okay. They also make a mean rum. I think you've told me that, which I would love to try their rum. That's intriguing to me. Australian rum in and of itself is intriguing to me.
Where are
He
you
does
going?
now. I don't remember what that was in reference to, but
Oh, him making pizza.
he does now. Got it, yes. But you got to bring some Provel cheese. Okay.
But
Well,
Ed's name
actually-
is Anita Ed.
Is Ed's homemade pizza, does that include Provel cheese or is it regular mozzarella? And just for the record, I always
He's
said
now willing to
mozzarella
sit on
instead
the
of
side
mozzarella
closer to
because
you.
I was singing the Amore song. Mozzarella. Instead I say mozzarella. Anyway,
What?
nothing.
Last hit.
Nothing at all.
Marty has chosen that Stacy is still not okay,
Wow.
but she's willing to
Has
sit a little
Marty
bit
chosen
closer.
that? It's Marty's choice. Round Table is a huge chain. I thought it was nationwide.
Oh,
It's not made it down here to the peninsula. I can tell you that.
interesting.
We had a restaurant called the Round Table that was not a pizza place when I was a kid at the mall. And I think it was sort of a fancy restaurant.
Right.
And there was like knight's armor there. So I thought it was cool.
I know. I'm so sorry. You want me to put you on
Did you
back
know
on
that
the
we
other side?
grow coffee beans down under too? Did you know there's Australian coffee? I don't know if it doesn't surprise me that you guys grow coffee, but I don't know that I've seen, like, Australian wine is definitely a thing. But coffee, I don't know that I've seen. Well, so in St. Augustine, Florida, there is a coffee shop that is called Kookaburra, and they sell this there, but they sell coffee, obviously, and they sell like meat pies, which is hard to find in the States. That's an unusual thing. And I don't know if their coffee is Australian, but it's good. They made our pizza in a heart shape. They offered that at the pizza place we went to, but it was like a package deal for like
$65.
Yeah, $65 for the pair, and it was
2 glasses of wine.
Yeah, it was a full course,
salad,
several courses.
appetizer, dessert.
Yeah,
I'm like
heart-shaped
$65. I'm going to a steakhouse like for that, but that's cool. That's cute. Mozzarella usually, but he can use any cheese. I mean, you're bringing the St. Louis pizza down here. I mean, I know you're not in St. Louis technically, but you're close enough. I expect Provel. I'm just teasing you. You can make it with whatever you want. We also have really nice pineapples, but to you, it's upside down. Hey, whatever it takes, Sean. It was fancy. I don't think they had pizza. Oh, yeah. She's talking about the Round Table. I just know that when I was a little kid, there were like suits of armor there, and so I automatically thought that was cool. I don't know if I ever ate there. I think maybe we ate there, but I'm too young. I'm not too young. I was too young to have any recollection of that. I do remember the Ground Round, though.
Look, Marty's
I
giving you
remember
the
the Ground
evil
Round.
You
eye.
have Ground Rounds?
Mm-hmm. Up in Minnesota, yeah.
Ground Rounds had some good burgers. That's what I remember. And Ground Rounds did the peanuts on the floor thing before the steakhouses did it.
She wanted to sit with Auntie Gina.
Oh, she's kind of angry at Stacy right now.
That's like a COVID loss. Peanuts and steakhouses on the floor. Like I feel like that went away during COVID, and they just didn't bring it back.
Yeah, like somehow that spreads it.
Right,
Here.
right. Now I will say I miss that. I wish they bring it back, but I will say, like, there was a time when we went to Texas Roadhouse, and there were the peanuts still. And I don't remember if it was COVID time or not, but we saw children, and they were like digging in the peanuts, and and I was like, I don't think I want to eat those peanuts anymore because children are disgusting. But I don't know. If you could just like have a different way to dispense the peanuts to the public instead of just go and get them yourself, because humans can't really be trusted.
What is on the dryer that's doing that?
Probably the balls.
Oh.
Let's
How
see.
your water taps are backwards?
Uh-huh.
Are they backwards for the laundry?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Not that I know of. Why?
Because we washed everything in cold, and I opened the door and my glasses steamed up, and I pulled the first load out. I thought, well, that's weird. I grabbed my hands to put the laundry out, and it was like hot.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know.
I
Well,
usually
it's-
just set it on like the first setting and hit the button and
Yeah.
don't pay attention to how it's washing.
Don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if they did, then they hooked it up backward, which is possible. Sir George also had suits of armor. They were a buffet in the 70s. I
Never heard of
We
that.
didn't have that. Man, I don't know what you have done, but some people are asking for Vegemite. How dare they? Who's asking for Vegemite? And I mean, that just
Yes,
means they're
she
good
does,
people.
Sandy. Yes, she does. Those are
She's a little
she
unsure
has-
about Stacy.
She has a new nickname too, Miss Marty Pants.
Miss Marty Pants.
Miss Marty Pants.
And she wears those pants well.
We had a tarantula named Miss Scary Pants at the aquarium.
Marty put a costume on last night.
Yeah.
Was that last night?
We got
She
to
was
see her
modeling.
in person in her in one of her costumes.
Or Les is Les. still
I
with
think
you?
they're still on a cruise. I've been
Are they?
seeing pictures Pat's been posting. Yeah.
There you go, Sean. You're
you
still
go.
on there.
Vegemite.
That's for you.
Oh, actually, hey, you guys, we are sitting in the piano bar after a day of vow renewals on the Carnival of Venezia and then supper. We were just looking at our watch and remember what time it is. Have a good live, and we'll catch you on the flip side. We end our back-to-back Sunday. Please say hi to all for us. Oh, Pat and Les say hi. How weird that I just happened to open that, and that was the first notification I had.
And they renewed their
Did
vowels.
you know that?
A,
It doesn't-
E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y.
Sometimes why?
Vowels.
Yeah, I got it.
You said, did you say vowels or vowels? Vowels, vowels, vowels. I think you said vowels, but I heard vowels.
Vow. What did I say? Did I say vowels?
You said vows.
Vow. So he's just
Being silly.
Matthew.
No. I thought it was impossible, but Vegemite both sucks and blows at the same time. No, you're wrong. You're wrong about that. You're wrong about your views of Vegemite. So will you folks be in town around Thanksgiving? I think so.
Yeah.
I think we will.
Unless otherwise noted.
To my
Will
knowledge,
you?
I haven't planned that far. Oh yeah, is that when you're going to be stateside? I'm going to make you eat the American equivalent of Vegemite. I don't know what that is,
I was
but
gonna ask, what is that?
I have no idea.
Because I don't
don't
know
know.
what that is.
I don't know. Maybe it's biscuits and gravy.
Maybe is he the one that talked about biscuits and gravy, or
no,
was that
no.
Dave?
That was Dave. But I think Dave Burgess. Next time I see Dave Burgess in the United States, he is going to eat biscuits and gravy with me because he did not. I think he had it on a cruise ship
Oh, that's
and
not
judged
biscuits and
it
gravy.
based on
That's
that. Yeah.
rocks and soup. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's wrong. All right, where are we at here?
We will be in
Oh,
Miami.
yeah.
Oh,
We heard that. Yeah, we may try and head down there if we're able to do that. We may try and head down and say hello to all the people.
yeah.
Because if they can come that far,
Right. I mean, come on, we're just a few
Right.
more hours.
Because I think it's Thanksgiving weekend that it leaves, right? Does it leave on Black Friday? Like, what day would we need to be there?
He's Australian. He doesn't know what Thanksgiving and Black Friday are.
He literally
He
just
spelled Thanksgiving as two different words.
okay. The specific date
Maybe that.
here in the
That
United
was an
States.
Australian correct. That's what that was.
What is the specific date that we would need to be around? Look at all of those things happening in my life right now. There's just a lot of things on my calendar.
You know the saddest one on there? So we're leaving tomorrow.
That is sad.
It actually doesn't say that.
It's sad because
Make
it's extra
But yes,
sad 'cause
you were
you're going on a
supposed to-
I'm
cruise and
sorry.
we're not-
Yeah, that's really sad. Sorry, it's
This
the me
week-
talking at this
The
point.
week has gone so fast.
That's going quickly.
It has.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to work out tomorrow with Jen.
You're supposed to work out tomorrow.
I have a little regrets about that choice.
Kevin says hi, Gina.
Hi, Kevin.
I don't think that's proper spelling of your name, but we'll let it go.
Yeah, well,
That's
whatever.
We'll let it go. It's
You get that a lot, don't
It
you?
sounds right.
pronounced
I
correctly.
usually tell people to spell it that way. That way they can
They
say
know.
it properly. Because otherwise I get Gianna,
Gianna.
Janine,
Gianna.
I think
Jenna.
I was gonna say for a while. I think JT was saying Jenna.
It's Gina. So
And we were like, you'd be like, well, Stacy and Jenna. Yeah, Gina. Yeah.
And then the next time he'd say, well, Stacy and Jenna. And I'm like, we'll just let it go until you figure it out. Which is fine,
So,
And I
my
think
whole
that was-
life it's been
That was
way.
before we cruised. So he hadn't met you at all.
Yeah.
And then he got it.
Yeah.
So speaking of JT and Jen, we did a podcast with them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's C-Days podcast, if you're not familiar. And all of us are on there with JT and Jen. So, pardon me, the Bundenberg's coming back up. So check that out. Go listen to it. Give them some love. Give them some feedback on the podcast stuff, so that they get pushed out there more for people to hear their podcast if you can. And that's something free you can do. That's very helpful for podcasters.
Okay. So it leaves on the 29th, which is Saturday. So if we're off Thanksgiving and we take off Black Friday, we could go down there.
Okay, so we'll see if we can do that.
We'll see. It's going to work related,
Meanwhile,
Thanks.
Sean says, Stacy, you can bring them with you. The Encore leaves Miami on the 29th of November.
Unfortunately, we won't be here. We'll be home in Minnesota.
Yeah, that is not 3 hours away. Maybe on a plane.
Yeah, on a plane it would be.
We're staying at my cousin's place before we get to Miami.
So that's down in
Myers.
Fort Myers?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. We should go to Iguana Land.
Oh, yeah.
It's right down there.
We could meet you at Iguana Land.
Meet me at Iguana Land. You can meet a Galapagos tortoise
Aldabra.
and an Aldabra tortoise. They have both.
They do, but the big one's in Aldabra.
They have Coke and Pepsi. Galapagos and Aldabras.
Cayman Blue Iguana hybrid. Rock Iguana.
Good old mini
Rhino
soda.
iguana.
Minnesota. Hopefully by that time of year it won't already be Minnesota.
Oh, is that
I thought he was
what
talking
they call
about
it?
this as a Minnesota.
We live in Minnesota.
Let's see what the
That's
temperature
okay. I'm
is there
from
right now.
Misery.
Misery.
Okay, that's what I
Yep.
call it.
Fantastic.
And I'm a Hoosier, depending on who you ask. Depends on what that
Could
means.
be derogatory.
It's not too bad there right now. 11 degrees.
Oh,
feels like
oh.
-3, and it's snowing.
That's not Celsius.
Aren't you
by
glad
the
you're not
way.
there?
Yes.
That's 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, right
Like-
now here it's
Like I'm thinking, like Gina and I went and got pedicures this morning.
it's below 70 degrees.
Who would
here
want to
right
get
now.
a pedicure and
Oh,
then
no, it
like
just
walk out
changed.
into 11 degrees?
It was 69. It just changed to 70. I was like,
That's
it's
why in the wintertime when I get one before vacation, I get it when I'm already at the destination.
Yeah.
Look what it's going to be Monday.
Negative
The,
11?
the high
Ugh.
is -11. The low Monday night is -25.
I think that I'm gonna tell work we missed our flight. I don't have to go in on Monday.
Sean says, now you Americans throw that word snow around. What the freaking hell is it? You don't know what snow is in Australia? I know you get snow some parts of Australia, right?
I'm sure
southern-
there's parts that get it.
I mean, you have penguins for crying out loud. Do you not have, you never get snow? You're close to the Antarctica.
Go up higher in elevation,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Gina, if you turn
Yeah.
around, I think I see Jasper on that rock in the big one.
You do.
Hmm.
That's the first I've seen.
Oh, cool.
But
What is
no,
it
it's just
again?
like a
He's a
snow cone,
gargoyle
but
gecko.
on the ground.
You decided to come out.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, they're
It's like-
nocturnal.
I'm nocturnal.
Except all the lights are on.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
probably don't like that.
Yeah, but he goes by his watch, not by the light.
I love a good mead.
So when is everybody else going on a cruise?
Yeah. What's our cruise? What's our sailaways? Can anybody beat like 6 hours? No, you got more than 6 hours. Can anybody beat 15 hours? 16 hours? What do you got?
14 hours.
14 hours. Can anyone beat 14 hours?
I've got 239 days.
In 14 hours.
My mom says we have 7
Maybe.
degrees on Tuesday, 0 degrees on Wednesday, and -7 on Thursday.
Yep.
7 months, 27 days, and 14 hours.
You know what, Mom? You told me that you have to live with the choices you make. Just saying. No snow here, maybe on those very big hills, but not down here. You don't even like, because you're like pretty south in Australia, and that's
Like one
the
of the
coldest part of
souther
it. Yeah.
parts.
There's no place. What about like Tasmania? Does Tasmania ever get snow? New Zealand? Does New Zealand get snow? I mean, there's snow in the Lord of the Rings movies. Those are all filmed in New Zealand, right?
So here's something about Australia is, and penguins. Let me mention penguins too. So penguins are like fine. A lot of people are like, oh, I love penguins, and I don't dislike penguins. But if we go to Australia, I want to see the penguins.
A little blues.
Yeah, they're called fairy penguins. Who doesn't want to see something called a fairy penguin?
I don't know.
And I mean, like I said, like penguins are whatever, but like penguins in Australia sound cool.
Kevin Count says Celebrity Summit beginning of May.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, Kevin,
It's all gone.
do you expect us to do math? Yeah. What's your countdown? I don't know how far away May is.
And where's your cruise going?
Yes. Actually, that's a big ship for Kevin. Kevin normally sails on them little bitty things. So Celebrity is a big ship for him. Although I don't know if the Summit is a big. Does Celebrity have small ships? Little
It's kind of a
ships?
medium-sized ship. The Summit is going to be similar to probably like Carnival Magic or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, so not tiny. 287 days to the R&R and 682 to the DUC's cruise. Thank you, Sean. Very seldom New Zealand gets snow. So the Lord of the Rings lied to me. I'll be at your front door tomorrow. All right, Mom. You're always welcome. We can go for a 25-minute drive to St. Kilda Pier and see fairy penguins just near the city.
That's what I want to do.
Cool.
Isn't that like cool to think that penguins are like somewhere else?
Penguins are like pigeons in Australia, where he is.
I mean, it's like you think
Like
penguins and you
pelicans.
think of like
Like-
you think of those creatures that are like standing around in the snow, but really they're other places too. That's all. It's just
Most penguins are not
You
in
mean there are
cold
other
places.
places than SeaWorld? There's only places
Yeah.
I've ever seen them.
we have them at the aquarium.
There's
Did I see them there?
Depends on when you went.
they're all
I
pretty
think
much
that's-
below the
Probably
equator. All in the south side of
They
the
don't have an
equator.
exhibit right now. They haven't really sort of for a while.
2021. So we were there.
I don't think they have them out at that
No.
time.
No, they will eventually,
They will in 2027 maybe.
theoretically.
That's what they say.
Kimbra,
What?
to be able to see the penguins, you need to actually be here. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Matt used to hate penguins.
Uh-oh.
That's true. That is true.
Matt still hates penguins.
What did you have against penguins?
So I did. I had a whole thing, like I hated penguins, and the reason is, growing up in St. Louis Zoo, we had no aquariums, but in the zoo there was a teeny tiny aquarium, and it was like a little thing of fresh water, and then a little thing of this side was saltwater, this side was penguins. And I could never see the saltwater stuff because people crowded over to see the penguins. And I'm like, it's an aquarium. Penguins can go in their own space. So it became like a running gag. And people used to get me like penguin stuff just to like taunt me and things like that. I one time for Halloween, I dressed as a penguin attack victim. I like took some of my zoo gear and I cut out a red penguin flipper in cardboard, put red paint on it, and like stamped it all over and tore up my zoo shirt. And I was a penguin attack victim. Another time, I was working at a reptile store, and there was a car wash in the same plaza, and their like mascot was a penguin, so they had a person in a penguin costume that would like wave down cars. So on Halloween, I had an alligator costume, so I put the alligator costume on. Now these people don't know me at all, and I chased the penguin around the parking lot as an alligator. So, but I've made peace with the penguin. You know, I like Yeah, I've kind of made peace with the penguin. So 77 days until Cheryl's birthday cruise on the very large for us Celebrity Summit, LA to Vancouver, repositioning for Alaska.
Nice.
That's not that far of a trip for repositioning, though, right? Like LA to Vancouver?
Oh.
It's like Miami to New York or something. I don't know. But happy birthday way in advance.
Stop yawning.
Oh, sorry. It's like bedtime.
Kevin
I
said
just want some mac and cheese, really.
our Spain cruise just got a couple of days chopped off of it. So we switched to an Easter cruise that does a double overnight in Seville during Holy Week and Easter in Malaga. Totally excited. Okay.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. To see all the processions. I'm gonna say I felt like there was something missing from that sentence, but that's cool. It's cool. Kevin goes to the exotic places. I like it. Steve Irwin would be most upset if you didn't come and see the Aussie Zoo and then come down here for the penguins. Yeah, I do want to see the Australian Zoo. For sure.
Got to figure out when to do this now because we've got
Trip to
other
Minnesota.
things.
Yeah.
It's just it's like such a big thing. Here's what we need. We need to fall into like a bunch of money. Or we need a bunch of money to fall into us.
Rich.
Yeah.
We should have bought some lottery tickets tonight then.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
No wonder. Darn you.
Stop it.
Like a chain.
I'm
Like
fighting
the wave.
it. I'm fighting it.
The wave of yawns.
You know what happens when you don't yawn when somebody else yawns?
Means you have no empathy. Is that what you said?
Uh-oh.
It's a sign of a psychopath.
That's what our coworkers told us.
Yeah, they like to tell me I have no empathy.
I mean, they're right, but
I yawned.
because you've learned to adapt. You've learned the behaviors to mock.
You hear that laugh?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I actually haven't watched a murder show in a while.
No, I know.
Now I'm reading murder books right now, but that's another story.
Yeah, okay.
I'm hilarious.
I had a doctor ask me what book I was reading. I was reading, waiting for him to come in, and it was a murder mystery. And he goes, "Do you read murder mysteries a lot?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "You don't have any like itching to murder anyone, do you?" No. He said, "Okay, good."
But if I did, I know how to get away with it. Sean says, so if you made it for the Down Under Cruise, you would be in the right place for the Aussie Zoo.
So here's the thing, Sean. That might be the time frame that my mom and stepdad take us on a Disney cruise. So there's that.
I love giving her all the love, Mama Sandy.
Yep. You beat me to that comment. Sean's very.
I was getting ready to say that too.
I have a murder show every time I run a course I don't know too well. Death by PowerPoint. Yeah, I've experienced that a few times.
So we've got some programs at the aquarium that we're trying to promote more because we don't have a lot of bookings on them. And I was asked to create a PowerPoint type thing to put up like on the screens that are in the aquarium to help promote them. And let me tell you, PowerPoint is not something I'm good at. There's a lot of things I can do, but I threw something together and I said, this is really bad. I need somebody else to do it.
I don't know. I'm pretty good with PowerPoint, I think, but then my younger coworkers are like, this looks dated. And I'm like, oh, that has style.
You can do a Disney cruise anytime. When do you get to spend quality time with Alana? You know, that is true. But there's layers to this. So first of all, I could do a Disney cruise anytime, but I can't do a Disney cruise anytime with my family. I also can't afford a Disney
I was going to
cruise
say, are you sure you could do a Disney cruise?
unless somebody else is paying for it, and this would be that situation. Now, as far as Alana, I absolutely want to spend more time with Alana, but she did not jump out of a cake for my birthday. So that's all I'm going to say. And I was promised.
Way to turn that back on Alana.
I honestly don't think I have any desire to go on a Disney cruise.
I just want to do it once.
I would do it if it was paid for.
There are so many people that are like, Disney's my favorite. And I'm like, why?
There's going to be so many kids.
I don't know. The people that say that are adults.
Yeah, but
that was gross. I'm so
You
sorry.
didn't really have to. They probably didn't see it.
I know.
You ratted yourself out.
here's the thing. I would be curious how many of the people that love Disney cruises also love Disney. Because I'm like,
Right.
you
You don't like Disney.
There's things about Disney I like.
We had fun when we went, right?
We did, but
It wasn't your favorite.
It wasn't my favorite. Like it's not like, oh, I can't wait to go to Disney. Like I was like done with Disney, but yeah. So my opinion might be different than somebody who's like, I can't wait to go to Disney again. You know, when they got the ears and they got the, and all that.
I have an extra pair for you to wear.
Yeah, no, that's not. You're missing the point. Like there's some people that are a little more enthusiastic about going to Disney than maybe they should be. I'm not judging.
I'm very curious about the dining, the way it works, because it's like each night you go to a different restaurant
Cool.
and the staff follow you around. They've got the one restaurant where like the tiny chef makes the food. Like there's a lot of things that I'm just really kind of curious about.
My mom
Didn't they have
says
that
me too,
tiny chef
Anita.
on the Celebrity Cruise?
Am I getting my cruises mixed up?
What is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it is a little animation.
Animated.
Oh, maybe I'm getting
that
my
kinda
cruise lines mixed
builds
up.
your meal, and Disney might have it too. I'm not sure.
Well, I could be wrong.
Sean
don't
says the cake shrunk.
Cake shrunk.
Well, I was promised.
My mom loves Disney. Yeah, you might love a Disney cruise more than your son. Matt, I will take your place on the Disney cruise with Kimber.
Oh yeah, Anita, let's go on a Disney cruise.
If it's paid for, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just saying, if I got to pay for it, I'm probably going to go for like, Carnival or something. Get more bang for my buck. Alana's cousin is a Disney nut. They have never cruised though until recently. Question: is it worth the money? Disney? Is Disney worth the money?
Like
or is Disney cruise worth the money?
Here's the question: Disney cruise, Disney World, or Disneyland? What Disney are we talking here?
Yeah, and honestly, my opinion isn't like the one that.
Well, don't ask Matt. He's not asking you.
No.
So
I'm probably not the person to ask.
It depends on how much you love Disney.
Well, and it depends on what you're looking for
and how much money you have. What kind of disposable income do you have? Because the reality is,
he said cruise. I've never been on a Disney cruise. I can't answer that question.
I'm sure that they do everything amazing. I'm sure they do, and I'm sure that it's great service and great food and all that stuff and cool characters. The reality is though, it's like 3-4 times more expensive.
We could cruise with Pluto.
Then bring your plush, and so. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you want to cruise with Pluto?
Whatever, I guess. Sure. Where am I at?
We're at the bottom. We've done them all.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought another one popped. Oh.
Yeah, I can read it from here with my super awesome visibility eyes.
We know people that cruise. Mm-hmm. And they've done Disney cruises, and they're like, "This is all I'll ever do from now on."
I know
and they know how much they are, and they
an adult couple that pretty much will only cruise on Disney now. Mm-hmm. And I know of there's a couple, and they've got a teenage daughter, and they primarily cruise on Disney.
So I would say, look, ask them this, say, how would you feel about having a Disney annual pass for the year? And if their response is, then they probably want a Disney cruise. If their response is, then go on Carnival or some other cruise line.
But Pluto is no longer a planet. Well, but Pluto is a dog.
Pluto is a planet, just a dwarf planet.
Pluto is a planet.
Dwarf planet's still a planet. It's not one of the big ones.
Pluto is one of the best Disney dogs. Name a better one. You can't. Can you?
Well, don't get me started on the Goofy, controversy.
Well, you think Goofy's better than Pluto?
I don't know if Goofy's even a dog, because he talks.
But I said name a better dog.
No. I don't know. What are the other Disney dogs?
Well, there's Lady and Tramp. Do you know of Disney dogs?
I'm not a big Disney person.
Yep. See, so he would not enjoy a Disney cruise as much. He'd rather have 2 or 3 Carnival cruises while you're taking your one Disney cruise.
Oh yeah, there's like 102 Dalmatians. Is it Purdy and Perdita? Scooby Doo. That's not Disney. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. Hey guys, name some Disney dogs.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that none of them are better than Pluto. The dryer is singing to you.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. See, they can't name any because Pluto's the best. All 6 people that are on here cannot name a single better dog.
Well, there's that dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's Disney.
That's not Disney.
Oh, that's not Disney? Oh. There's a dog from Peter Pan.
Yeah, but Kevin Goofy's not better than Pluto. Nana, but Nana's not better than Pluto.
Which one is Nana? Is that
The one from Peter Pan.
Oh,
You
that's
just
one
said.
from Peter Pan. Okay.
Dalmatians, 101. Yeah, but they're not better than Pluto.
You going for quantity or quality?
Lady and the Tramp, not better than Pluto. Look at mine. Don't change the subject.
Look how much better Marty is than Pluto.
Sold.
Best Disney lizard.
Okay, I need to go live in 15. Nice to see you all in the flesh. Nice to see you, Sean. Thanks for joining us.
Good night,
Good
Sean.
night, Sean.
Good night.
We're gonna go pretty soon as well. It is 9:46.
Which is very late to eat mac and cheese, but I'll be doing it anyway.
Oh, we have to pack.
yeah,
Pluto is a planet. True. Also a dog.
a dwarf planet. So it could be like Sleepy or Dopey or Pluto.
No, those are dwarves.
Right, and Pluto's a dwarf planet. So
Now I want my Pluto plushie.
could have got one from the
The antique
store. Yeah.
Yeah, it had a backpack.
I know you said that. I don't know why that's a big deal, but
I don't know. It was just, who knew Pluto had a black backpack? What about the dog named Christmas? I don't know who
There's a
the
dog
dog
named
named Christmas.
Christmas?
But now I'm going on to Amazon to search for a Pluto plushie.
Old Yeller.
Is that Disney?
Oh, everything. Disney owns everything now, so probably. But I don't know if it was initially. Old Yeller, I think they mean.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if Old Yeller was Disney.
I want the biggest Pluto. Wow, that is absolutely terrifying.
That's not a good Pluto.
Yeah, that's pretty odd looking.
Is it like I
Oh,
might not
y'all
even,
can't see this, but that's creepy.
I might not even know that was Pluto. If
Oh
I
my
just saw
god.
that.
What was that?
What is this?
That's
Disney official Pluto toothpick plush, Pluto dog stuffed animal for ages 1 and up. That's not Pluto.
That's a
How is that
that's a
official?
Temu Pluto.
Yeah,
I'm on Amazon. It looks like a Temu
Or a
Pluto.
Wish Pluto.
What about that? What's happening? What is Mickey doing to Pluto?
Oh, Pluto looks like 2-dimensional.
What is happening? I want all of you to go onto Amazon and type in Pluto plush big and just just experience what we're experiencing.
Oh my goodness. The first Pluto.
That was when he got killed.
It's
Enjoy
like-
your mac and cheese.
it's
Love you guys.
roadkill,
So good seeing
Pluto.
you, Stacy and Gina.
Bye, Sandy.
Hi, Mom.
My mom, Sandy.
How about that one?
What the heck?
What is happening?
Who is making these?
Old Yeller is Walt Disney.
Is it? It is Disney. Okay.
The original was. I don't know if it still is. What in the world?
There's a lot wrong with what you're looking at right now.
It sure is. So speaking of Pluto, and Gina,
This is what happens when kids get into Pokemon. Then
Pluto gnome.
Pluto
Mm.
gnome.
Oh.
Bet y'all didn't know I liked Pluto.
It did make a Mickey Mouse gnome.
Yeah, but Pluto's better.
I'm just saying, if I can do Mickey Mouse with those hands,
Oh yeah.
because I was just learning how to sew at that time. I could probably figure something
I'm
out.
gonna cover this.
It
room
might
with
look like
gnomes.
one of those ones from Amazon.
So I should just get one from Amazon, and then I'll be getting the same
Stick a
thing.
hat on
Put a
it.
hat on it, call it a day. All right. Well, it's almost 10.
Yeah. We should go ahead and wrap up after we hear what Kevin
Bolt.
said. Bolt.
The Fox and the Hound, Beauty and the Beast. The Beast is not a dog. Cats and dogs living together.
It'll be anarchy.
Bolt. I forgot about Bolt.
But
Pluto's
you don't
better.
like Bolt as much as Pluto. Shocking.
Bolt's voiced by Miley Cyrus.
I've never seen Bolt.
Pluto's
I've
better.
heard of it. I've heard of Bolt.
Bolt's a little white dog.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh. Yellow dog. Pluto's yellow dog. Maybe Pluto is Old Yeller.
No, Pluto's Pluto.
Never see them together. Just saying.
No, because Old Yeller's dead.
How long do dogs live?
Pluto's not dead.
How long? When was
What
Pluto?
about Benji? Is that a Disney movie?
Benji.
I don't
Benji.
know.
Oh, is that a Disney movie? I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Pluto's better.
I remember Benji.
You sound like that Stonehead last night. Although that sounded really bad. Stonehead.
We played D&D this week, and there were some puzzles, and I felt real smart when I got past one of them because we were about to give up on him.
Mad about got his tongue cut out.
It wasn't me. It was the stone head.
And then we got ourselves killed a few times.
You
You
didn't-
know, we mixed our ingredients.
Oh, you got yourself hurt, not killed.
Yeah. Well, was Lassie a Disney dog? I don't know if Lassie was originally a Disney dog, but Lassie may have ended up a Disney dog. But Pluto's still better.
Yeah, look, okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you right now. If we're counting things that got bought out by Disney, Rolf the dog is better than Pluto.
No.
Yeah. Rolf the dog, better than Pluto. That's what I'm going to say.
But not an original Disney dog. So
Okay,
it doesn't count.
All right. Then so you're saying only original Disney.
Well, of course.
Okay. All right.
Lassie is not Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Benji,
Who
in
Benji is.
'87 or something, it was Benji the Hunted movie. It says it was released by Disney.
Huh.
Or did you look up Disney dogs?
What about Cujo?
I did not.
Is Cujo a Disney dog?
Disney dogs. Lady and the Tramp, Pluto, Bolt, Doug,
No.
Goofy,
Mm-mm.
Percy,
Mm-mm.
Nana from Peter Pan,
Mm-mm.
The Little Mermaid.
There's no
a
dog there.
There is a dog in Little Mermaid.
Oh, there is Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
101 Dalmatians.
No.
Dodger,
No.
Jock from Lady and the Tramp.
No.
They're all going to be
Little
those. I
brother.
don't know why we're going through the list.
Fox and the Hound.
No.
Reno.
Mm.
Bruno from Cinderella. Stitch.
Stitch is not a dog.
He's an alien who pretends to be a dog.
Luco is not Matt.
Luco?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Old Yeller.
Slinky.
Slinky dog.
Chiffon. Percy. Goofy. Bruno. Copper. Jock. Lady. Dodger. Dr. Doppler.
Okay, I think they're all gonna be those.
I've yet to find one that's better. Cujo.
Cujo. Stupid phone. Okay. What
There's
did it say?
Benji.
I was confused.
Yeah, see, Pluto's better.
He was a real dog.
Benji. He was a real dog. You're a real
Not a
dog.
cartoon.
So,
You're Benji.
yeah. Well, what I've learned here is Pluto's the best. I mean, that's all there is to it.
According to Kimber. So there you go. Turner and Hooch. All right, we're gonna sign off. You guys have a good rest of your Valentine's Day. Kiss the people you love, and
You're gonna kiss the people you love.
yeah, and then have a good evening. So we'll see you guys next week. Yeah, you got anything?
Bye,
else?
guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us hang with you for a
Yeah. Have fun on your cruise tomorrow.
Okay.
You said out like you were unsure.
No, not like I'm unsure. It's
No.
like jealous,
Oh, okay.
angrily jealous.
Mm.
So,
If you see Pluto, tell him hello.
We
All right.
talked.
good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Bye.